Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. I usually do these on Monday, but I have to work tomorrow, so I'm doing it today. What I am fixing today is one of my husband's favorite dishes. It's biscuits and gravy. I make it in this electric skillet. This is a chub of sausage. Yes, it's called a chub. And I don't know if it's really my husband's traveled all across the country as a truck driver, and he always eats biscuits and gravy everywhere. And he says mine is the best. Now, do I believe him? Sure, I believe him. Do I think that maybe he's saying that just so he can continue to have sex with me? Probably a little bit of that sprinkled in too. But anyway, I digress. I'm just browning up this sausage real quick. I do what's called a step-up roux. In other words, I add the milk in stages, so it thickens and gets, anyway, you'll see what I'm doing. One of my other videos, not a cooking video, I was driving and complaining about idiot drivers in Clarksville, Tennessee. And I had my first hater, some person, don't know who it is, get on there and complain that they made it to 2 minutes and 55 seconds and called me a whining, dragging on content creator. To which I responded, I totally agree with you. And I also don't give a fuck. So that was an appropriate response, I think. That's right in my wheelhouse. And thank you, Cameo, for the LOL on that one. So yeah, so here we are. I do not drain my meat, but I am going to tell y'all one of my favorite stories / jokes about my life while I'm kind of waiting for this to do its thing. I lived a pretty sheltered life. I did not know everything of the world growing up. I definitely did not know what a tramp stamp was. For those who maybe don't know, a tramp stamp is a tattoo on your lower back. And the reason you have one of those is that when your partner is bending you over, it gives him or her something to look at. Tramp stamp. Okay. Didn't know this. So I went and got one. Years before I had children, the doctors, by the way, I'm adding butter now to my roux because it just makes it taste better. So I went and got one, and like I said, the doctors, before I had children, the doctors told me my chances of getting pregnant were slim to none because of my cycle. Well, the doctors were wrong twice. Miracles do happen. I have Christopher and I have Michael. So to honor that miracle, I have a tramp stamp, which I'm not showing you. I'll just describe it. I have angel wings on my lower back with the word believe, and then the letter C and the letter M, sign language, on the sides of it, standing for Christopher and Michael. Okay. Again, no idea what the tramp stamp thing was. When I lost all my weight the first time, the C closed down to a B. Looks like a B. So I have a BM right above the crack of my ass. Life can't get any better than that. So go ahead and enjoy that little tidbit about me. You're welcome. And back to the biscuits and gravy. I am melting the butter. I am getting ready to add the flour. And like I said, I'm doing a step-up roux. I do add all the flour at one time. I do quite a bit. I have an entire gallon of milk to try to use up and not waste, so that is why I'm making some sausage gravy. Load that in there. Let's just do a little bit more. Pretty easy. The main thing you want to remember is that once you add your milk, you have to keep stirring it so it doesn't burn. Dairy burns like crazy. So I get all the sausage coated in the butter and flour roux. Roux is spelled R-O-U-X, by the way, if you want to look it up. So, pretty well coated. I have some excess. Probably put a little too much, but that's okay. I'll make it work. Adapt, evolve, overcome. 'Tis the Army way. Okay. So, we're just going to add a little bit. Yeah, about like that. And because I added just a little bit, this is going to thicken up quite quickly. It's making this lovely slopping noise. On the tip of Bethany to get a microphone, so all this background noise isn't on my audio, I did that. I got it. It's adorable. It also came not charged up, so I was planning on using it today, but, you know, my voice is loud enough. I don't need it today. And it's pretty quiet in the house. Earlier it was not. The dogs were playing zoomies, and it was quite loud, so I waited to start recording. So pretty much this, I just have to keep stirring it. It's going to be boring. So I think I will pause and come back. Okay, I just added my last bit of milk. It'll thicken up. And I realized I didn't have my ring light on at the start of this video, so it's on now. I don't know if I really need it or not, but nevertheless. Husband is coming in the kitchen. He's getting ready to head out to his workshop. And so after this thickens up nicely, I'm constantly stirring it because, you know, it kind of burns on the bottom if not. And after this thickens up the way I want it, I will turn it down so I can stop stirring. And then the fun part comes. Adding in all those seasonings that I use. In this I will use black pepper, white pepper, some sort of garlic powder or salt, whatever I have. Spanish paprika, which is actually kind of a spicy paprika. Or we have this seasoning, oh, it's on the table. Hot garlic Parmesan. That'd be pretty good in biscuits and gravy. Well, not biscuits, but gravy. So I might just try that out. But I always have to put white pepper in it. I don't know why. My biscuits and gravy cannot go without white pepper and black pepper. I like to see lots of black spots in my food, apparently. So that's basically it for biscuits and gravy. And what we'll do with this is we'll have it over scrambled eggs, you know, just as kind of a sloppy topping. That sounds funny. And there you go. So I will just keep adding seasonings once again until my ancestors say, "That's enough, child." Thank you again to everybody on here, even the haters. Love you too. You're making my dream come true. So thank you very much, and have a great week. Stay blessed, And remember to be kind to one another. Bye. Oh, real quick. You want to see something cool? Lazy bitch. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how that hot Parmesan garlic seasoning leveled up my usual biscuits and gravy. 10 out of 10. Write that down.